Hello everyone, Cynthia here, and I thought I would start out in this spot today doing my tour. I'm here in upstate New York, and it is about 76 degrees today, and the wind's not a lot of wind, and it's not a lot of traffic sound, no dogs barking, kids out screaming. So I'm gonna start here, all right? It's a beautiful day. So guys, I'm going to show you what's going on in the garden and give you an update, okay? Okay, I'm starting here at my arbor. It's kind of crooked because we've been having a lot of wind. See how I've been staking it over there? And I got like 3 different stakes in different places. The wind's coming from the west and it's really hitting it hard all the time. We're in a very windy area now, which we never was before. Okay, so let me get over here, and this is just a flower bed over here. I haven't put the mulch down or weeded. I haven't even got to that yet, but I'm so thankful I got my riding mower fixed and got it back. So anybody who's been following me knows that that has been a challenge for me, and I'm so thankful, you know, that I got it back. It costs. Yeah, it was a big part it needed. What are you gonna do? I hate grass, and look how much money grass costs you. But there's nothing I can do about it. I inherited it. I'm getting rid of some of it little by little. See my beautiful roses? And they smell real good. Okay. Walking up under the arbor. Okay. I'm going to start over here in this little section as I walk around. I'm going to be planting some potatoes in there. Haven't done that yet. It's going to get done this weekend though. And over here, I have zinnia. Look how pretty that is. I'm trying to get my shadow out of there, y'all. I can't help it the way the sun is. You got zinnia. Isn't that pretty? And then I have this squash here, this Seminole squash. I really wanted to try these for a while, so I got them in this year. And then down here, right in there, I've got some corn planted. I put some corn in here. I don't know if all of them came up. If they didn't, I'm going to drop some more seeds in here. I only see one over there. Oh, here's some right here. Okay. And then here's a couple right here. Okay, so that's good. All right, so then I have over here another squash and a zinnia. And this squash, let's see what this one is. That's the corn. That's the name of the corn. I got that free at Baker Creek, so I'm trying that one. And I planted it once in here and it didn't come up, and I've replanted it, so I'm waiting on that. This squash here we go. Amish pie pumpkin squash. And I've been having a problem with something coming out here eating off my blossoms. So I would have had plenty of squash by now, but it's eating them off, and it seems to be eating off the female blossoms, because see that stem sticking up right there? And I seem to have all these males but no females. And then over here I have the same thing. This happens every year. Something does that every year. And you see the tulle fabric, I decided to keep that on there because I'm hoping it's going to help with the bugs. There goes some more corn, the same kind. It came up, and a zinnia, and then a squash. And let's see what this one is, if I can find the label. Oh yeah, I got a corn down there too. I don't know if you can see that one. And now see, there's a, I don't know if they got pollinated or not. See, let's get over here. There's one of the squash in there, but I don't know if it was pollinated. I was looking for my tag, y'all. I'm finding it for me also, not just for y'all, but I want to know which one this is. Okay, I have to come back later and try to find that one, because I don't see it. I got my zinnia, I got my corn label, but I don't see the squash label. But I got the same problem, something coming in here, eating the blossoms. And see that, there's a big blossom there, but I think it's a male. No, it's a female. There it is. I just showed you that one. Okay. Same thing over here. These are 25-gallon grow bags. And as you can see, I have here, this is going to seed. And this is mustard greens. See the leaves? That's my mustard greens going to seed. And I'm going to collect those seeds, so I'm leaving that in there. And that'll be coming out. And then we have the squash, and then I planted some more corn. And you can see there. And then down here, that's a dahlia. And then another dahlia. Everything I planted from seed. Okay, these are all from seed. Alright. Alright, so now let's walk over here. And this here is the leeks. Let's see if I can zoom in any. My leeks and shallots. And these came from Dixondale Farms. And all my stuff got planted late. Okay, because anybody who's been watching and following me, you know that I was out here cutting the grass, walking and cutting instead of riding and cutting. And I have an acre lot here, and so that took a lot of my time, and it cut into gardening time. Okay, so let's go out here. And let's turn around and get a look of that as we walk out, what it looks like. Now I'm going to show you my tree right here. This is my apple tree. You know I have all my trees over there together if you've been watching me. But I had to move this one. And it has apples. I can't see y'all. I'm right in the sun. But see, and I know I'll thin some of them out, like right there. I'll probably thin some of those. But I'm just trying to wait to see what stays, because I lost apples because the wind kept blowing the tree down where I had it at before. And as you see, I put the tool on the stem, I put the tool down there, and I put the traps. And when I come out here, this is the first day that I've come out here and they haven't been popped. Well, I only had one in here before, but I put another one in here. But it has been popped. So I knew something was messing with it. It won't kill it, but I wanted to scare it and deter it. That's what I wanted to do. All right, so let's walk over here to the cattle panel pot garden. And that's what that looks like, and it's got a lot of weeds on the ground, because like I said, I'm behind. But I'm thankful that I was able to plant, because I had a lot on me. So we'll walk over here. Now over here, every year I usually put purple potted pole beans in here, and that's what that is. They'll grow up the trellis and they'll hang down. and I really like them a lot, and they seem to like my garden. So I put quite a few in this year. I put way more this year. Now these are my 2 big pots that I have here, and I usually put quite a few things in these big pots. I don't know how many gallons they are, but this is all from seed that I did. Nasturtiums, Cherokee purple, tomatoes, and then I got a little pepper tucked in over there. And then on this one over here, I did the same thing. And as you can see, it's got tomato and plenty of blossoms. So I did the same thing with the nasturtium, Cherokee purple, and over here I put a marigold here. I put a marigold there. I got a little pepper plant right here. And also, I don't think I mentioned that I had a marigold in there too. Okay. So I grew these from seeds, so I had plenty of flowers. And I put flowers everywhere. Everywhere I could, I tried to put a flower. Okay, this is my next pot. This is a mortgage lifter tomato. I've been sticking little garlics in because the squirrel messed my garlic up this year. I didn't get any. So now I'm putting it in to hopefully get some green garlic. So I got a pepper here, garlic, purple potted pole beans I put along the back. I see only one of them came, well, 2 came up. So I got some room in here. I'm gonna come back out here later and put some more in there so that they can take advantage of this trellis. And then calendula flower here. Beautiful. Yes. I planted a lot of them. Some of them look kind of straggly looking, but they growing. My phone getting hot, y'all. So that's what I have in that pot. And then over here, I have, let me get that weed out. I got a garlic coming up right there. And then here the purple potted pole beans came in good on this side. I'm gonna pull up these little weeds while I'm standing here. I got a lot of little weeds this year. I think it's from the squirrel digging. Seemed like I got a lot of little weeds in my pots. I never really had a lot of little weeds in my pots before, so I got to keep my eye on that and don't let them get big. Yeah, and then this tomato. What tomato is this? This is poblano pepper right here. I'm going to stick that label right there where I can see it. And then I'm trying to see what kind of tomato I have here. I had some asparagus in here this pot, but it didn't do too good. Oh, this is a black creme. Black creme tomato. I'll put that in there. And let's see what kind of pepper this one is, because I didn't even say what it was. Banana. That's a banana pepper. And I'm going to cut back this stuff a little bit so that the pepper will have a little more room. And the reason I do it like this, I like this combination, is because once the tomatoes are done, the pepper takes off. So this is a banana pepper also. Okay, so we saw that pot there. We saw this one. It's pretty much the same combination that I do. You know, I got the garlic in there, I got the tomato plant in there, I got the pepper in there, I got a flower in there. So, it's a zinnia. This pepper here is an Anaheim. What is it? Anaheim pepper. And then I'm trying to see what kind of tomato this is. Y'all, hold on. This is a Cherokee purple also. That's my favorite tomato. So if you're wondering, I planted a lot of those. Okay, so the same thing. My purple potted pole beans gonna grow on this trellis over here. And then this here is a Calendula Snow Princess. But I don't think that's the right label, because as you can see, this look blue. So they probably got mixed up. That's a cherry purple, and then this is a sweet pepper, sweet crispy pepper. All right, so that's what I have there. Then over here, same combination. I got to get in here. This is my project today, is to get out here and work in this area. And I'm going to be cutting off some of the, you know, like pruning the tomatoes and doing a little work in here. But this is a petunia from seed. And I didn't put what kind it is, but it's a petunia. And I'm trying to see what kind of tomato that I have. Okay, this is another Anaheim pepper here. Just got that, put that back in there. There's another little garlic and purple potted pole beans. And there's a label for the tomato, I think, right here. This is Mortgage Lifter. Okay, so it's got blossoms. This is my sweet potatoes from my slips. Okay, so they seem to be doing pretty good. Now I can really pay more attention to my garden. I've been just hanging in there, y'all, just hanging in, because I had so much to do. Calendula, garlic, a tomato plant. Sorry for my hand going in front of things, but this phone is slipping, and I'm trying to stop it from dropping. This is a brandywine tomato, and looks like I planted some kind of flower in here, and it didn't come up because I got a alyssum over here labeled, but I don't see no alyssum. So I may come back and put another flower in there because I got extra stuff. And purple potted pole beans, and then I got a pepper, sweet banana, and then on this side, marigolds. They look so pretty. And then over here, this looks like the same thing, kind of tomato, brandywine. Yeah, that's the brandywine. It's got a lot of blossoms. I got some areas that I need to be cutting off today that I'm gonna be doing. And what kind of pepper is this? I'm trying to see. That's a banana, I said. Okay. These are the strawberries that I call escapees. I've been putting up posts, if you want to see, go look at the posts, that these are been tremendous harvest. I mean, that I've been getting. I got a whole bunch last night. I mean, can you see that when I got, I'm gonna come out here later and get some more. Yeah, but somebody suggested, as you can see, there's more down in there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's some more in there. I can't see because the sun is blocking it out for me. And my hand is sweating and the phone is slipping. Now over here, something came in here and it ate out the top. This is a black creme. And at first I thought I had a, what do you call it, a hornworm. But then I realized that wasn't a hornworm because it didn't come back and it didn't finish it. It didn't move on and do other damage, and I was watching. And I looked for it and I couldn't find anything. But I believe this is woodchuck damage. Remember I told you woodchucks eat all the new growth? It ate out the top. And then this is starting to come back a little bit here. And that's the black creme. There's a marigold there. I'm sorry for the shadow, y'all. I'm so sorry. I wonder if I turn around. Let me try that. I'm going to turn around and go back this way and see if it makes it better with the shadow. Okay. All right, so here we are at that tomato I was talking about. Right there. And I got the purple potted pole beans back there. And I got a pepper in here. And this pepper is, let's see, Sweet Crispy. So I got to work in these pots today. They're going to get fertilizer today. And if it don't be windy, I'm going to go ahead and give everything some spray. I put on BT and neem oil. So I'll do that if it don't be too windy. But it's been so windy. But it's due, so you can't mess around. This is another Sweet Crispy pepper, marigold tomato. And over here I had some asparagus, which my asparagus didn't do well in the pot. So they're going to have to be grown in beds. They don't like pots in my garden. So this here is a black cram tomato. There's one little asparagus piece right there. This tomato is a jalapeno here. And then over here, as you can see, I got some more of those purple potted. I put them everywhere so that I can have enough, hopefully, to put in the freezer. In a can if I want to. So here's another one, the same thing, same combination. Trying to see what kind of pepper that is. That's a Granville mix pepper. And I'll have to stake these or either put a cage on them. Now this asparagus over here did fine. It came back good. But part of the problem, y'all, with my asparagus, when I said don't like pots, the squirrel was always digging in it. So the squirrel killed some things for me, okay? So that over here used to be asparagus. Squirrel did that. Over here, this is pepper sweet Marconi. And you see blossoms. This is another tomato plant, a marigold. Ooh, look how pretty that one is. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. Look at that beautiful marigold right there. Wow. And over here, I got some more of the purple potted. You can't hardly see them, but they're in there. So that's that. And then I showed you that one over there. Showed you that pot. And over here, same thing, calendula. It haven't bloomed yet. And then the purple potted over there. And then this tomato was one of my smaller tomatoes. It's growing slow, but it's growing. And this is San Martino Roma. And it's coming up. And then my pepper here is a sweet Marconi pepper. And then over here, same combination of stuff in the pots. And calendula, I got a pepper, sweet Marconi pepper, and this tomato. I had some lemon balm in here from last year, but it didn't come back. I'm trying to see what kind of tomato this is. Hold on. There we go. Beefsteak. Beefsteak tomato. Right here, I had a blueberry. It was struggling. And I had transplanted it, put in some new soil that was more acidic. And I think it was the woodchuck. It was starting to get some new little, growth on it. They like tender new growth. And it came out here and ate the leaves off. And of course, it was newly transplanted. It couldn't survive. So it didn't make it. And I put this on here to try to stop it, but I think it was too late. Because once it ate the leaves off, it didn't have no leaves. Okay, here's my delphinium. I was so upset about that squirrel coming in here digging. There's some weeds in here. I got a lot of weeds because the squirrel has done this. I know the squirrel did it because I'm going to tell you, I did not have these weeds in my pot. I don't use stuff in there to have weeds. So, anyway, it's blooming. See right here? Blossom. Okay. Then let's go down this row here. And this is okra. And I planted in here some garlic. That's garlic. And I planted some rattletail. Let me see what they call. Rattletail snake beans. I think that's what you call them. Oop. Sorry, y'all. My phone's slipping. My hand's sweating. Okra. I'm trying to tell you what kind of okra that is. Let me see. Hill country okra. Any of y'all ever grow that? That's my first time. This one here is called emerald okra. And there's a garlic in there, a couple of garlics coming up. And then I just put these rattletail beans back there. There's some garlic in here. And then I put some rattletail beans back there. The okra, I think it's looking pretty good. And look at the strawberries, they all out here. Yeah. So I got to get them under control because I got to get these suckers cut off of there. These are some carrots left over from last fall. The squirrel was digging. I didn't think I had anything, but they going. I'm letting this one go to seed so that I can get some seeds from it. And I'll probably pull this one out. I'll just leave one in there for the seeds. And then I put an okra in there because the okra is going to take this over. And I ain't going to let this stop that. Okay? So that's that. So let's get down here. I can't see a thing. Here's another okra. It's really shot up. Yeah, that's doing good. That's, I think that's called red burgundy. Yeah, red burgundy okra. All these I grew. And then I put some garlic in there. I put one garlic over here, but it don't seem to have come up. So I may stick another garlic over there. And then back here, I think I put in some of those rattlesnake beans in there. Now this okra here was very, very little when I put it in there. And there it is right there. And then this one's going to seed, but I only need one going to seed. So these other ones going to be taken out. See, these are going to seed. They from last fall. They wintered over and then went to seed. So I'm going to take this one out. I'm going to take them out. And the okra going to have this by itself. Okay. Then over here, I have two peppers, which I don't know what they are because my label got lost. And I had some garlic in here. And then I think this, yeah, that's a jalapeno. But I was going to say, I thought I put some beans back there, that I planted some beans in there. And I think they probably the purple potted beans that's in there, okay? Because I only had a few pots of the rattlesnake. Okay, so that's a garlic, okra. I got different kinds of okra, y'all. This one is called emerald. Uh-oh, my phone dropping, sorry. My hand's so slippery. Emerald okra. And then this one here, oh, that's the pepper, the jalapeno. I don't think I told you what this little one was. Okra hill country. Okay, that's what that little one right there is. Okay, so then get down here. And this is, I showed you that. Here's another okra with the garlic plants coming. The garlic is coming up. Purple potted back here. And the okra is jing. J-I-N-G, orange. That's what that okra is. My sweat's dripping on the phone. Lord have mercy. Okay. I just stuck this tomato in here. It was one of my transplants. And I planted some beans back over there in the back, purple potted. And I don't know what kind of tomato that is because I had lost the label. But it was looking good. It may be a Cherokee purple or something, I'm not sure. But these are purple potted in this pot. I planted more than that in there, but only 2 came up. But yesterday I planted some more in here, so they should be coming up too. Okay, so here we'll start with this row. This is the Seminole pumpkin squash zinnia in here. That's what I have planted in here. And I'm gonna come out here and spray some, I haven't used that baking soda before for fungus. I don't have any that I can see yet. But I saw some little spots on there, so that might be it starting the powdery mildew thing. I don't know. But I'm coming out here. I got a lot of spraying and stuff to try to do today. The weather is pretty good, so it shouldn't be, as long as that wind don't kick in. And here's a zinnia, marigold. And then this one here, I would tell you what kind it is if I find a label. I don't know. But I planted a lot of pie pumpkins. Pie pumpkins and squash, like that kind of squash, like that you can use for soups and different dishes and make pies and all that. So that's what these are. And then over here, remember, if y'all been watching me for a while, I had all them flowers that I had planted, my seedlings, and then as soon as I got the whole thing planted, I dropped it inside in the winter, and I didn't know what was what, but they was coming up growing. Well, here's some of them right here, and as you can see, they're growing. I got dahlias in there. I have seemed like a lot of dahlias. And then right here is a sunflower, which is starting to get this flower on here. Can y'all see that? Yeah. And then over here, okra. And see all these weeds? Never had all this. Never. Never. Because I don't use like compost, and my compost be compost that I just don't have this stuff. This is the result of the squirrel that made all these weeds in my pots. So I really got to stay on top of getting them out of there and not letting them get big, because these are all pots that squirrel was digging in real bad. So, and plus that cotton tree. If you have a cotton tree on your property, you know what I'm talking about. Or, I don't know if it's on my property or a neighbor's property, but they all over the place too. So, I got that here. That's the okra. And this okra is Hill Country. This okra is Jing Orange. Here's another okra. These were real small when I put them in here, because some of my okra didn't come up inside, and I think I planted later, and I planted much later, so they were like later seedlings. But that's good because they won't be all harvesting at the same time. Hill Country. Okay. Now I'm going to walk down here and turn around, forgive my hand, so that you won't have the shadow. Okay, this is my hazelnut tree that I had told y'all before I thought was dead. But look at it. It is not, oh, I got the shadow, sorry. Let me go this way. Okay, the hazelnut, see? It's doing good. Coming up, it's not dead, but this part up here is dead, but it's growing from the bottom root. Okay, so now go over here. This here is my Orient pear tree that I got to get planted, and now that I'm not having to come out here and walk and cut this grass, I can get some of these things done. It is unfortunately going to be in the heat, because I was trying to, if everything had worked out the way I wanted it to be, I would have done these things before the heat moved in for summer. Before summer came, I guess I put it like that. Because we don't have nothing like the heat that y'all have down south. We've been in the 70s and beautiful, cool nights. And when we do get some heat, it's like 80. One day we had 91 this week. So I'll be waiting for the good days and try to get out here. I'm just looking at this tomato, y'all. Amish. This is the Amish paste tomato. This is a pepper, shishito pepper. There. They doing good. What is this here? This is a SQUIRREL. It's a mild hot pepper. I had those seeds for a long time, and as a matter of fact, I used them all up this time, so I'm hoping that this pepper is going to produce, and I'm going to be able to have some seeds here, y'all. Got to grab this phone again. Sorry, y'all. Slipping. Okay, we're going to pick back up. Sorry about that. I was dropping my phone, and the phone is getting hot, but we was right here, and I had showed you these peppers, the SQUIRREL, B-A-J-O. And this pepper here, we're going to make this a two-part video because it's going to be too long. This is a poblano pepper here. It's doing very well. See how it's bushing out all that new growth? I pruned it. This here is a space, I think it's called Space Master cucumber. I don't know how they're going to do because it's starting to warm up. Purple potted pole beans. They call Space Master cucumber. They got some of them. It's purple potted pole beans. These are chives from wintered over here. I'm gonna cut them back. I got to do that today. And down here some dill that came back right there. I need more dill than that, so I had some little seedlings that's dill. I'm gonna have to get them put in a pot somewhere. And this is the same thing, that cucumber and then the purple potted, the Space Master and the purple potted. That one got real big here, and then this one's kind of a little shaded. And then we looked at the rest of this row. So I'm going to end right here, you guys. And if you like the video, go ahead, give me the thumbs up and comment below. Tell me what you think, because I got a lot growing out here and I can't put it all in one video. So give me the thumbs up. Subscribe if you don't know my channel. I have a container garden, and I do a lot of container gardening. And I give a lot of tips along the way. If you listen to me, I'll tell you little things. Okay? See you next time. Bye-bye.